Who's ready to work out today? If you are here, you have come to the right place, because today we are gonna hit butts and guts. So what we need for equipment is a couple different sizes of dumbbells. We are only gonna use a single dumbbell on our moves, so you don't need both of them. We're also going to be using an air-filled ball. Mine is called a bender ball. You do not have to have this specific brand. You can use any air-filled ball that you have. I have a yoga mat, I have water, and then I also have a step. You can use any type of raised surface. Maybe it's the bottom of a stair, or maybe it's a stepping stool. Just make sure that it's not gonna slide out on you, which is why I have mine sitting on a yoga mat. And other than that, I think just some energy, a great attitude, and we're ready to get this started. We're gonna loosen up the hips here by swinging our leg. So we've got 3 different circuits that we're gonna go through. The first circuit is gonna focus on our glutes. And the second circuit is gonna focus on our core. Let's open up that hip. And the third circuit is going to be a combination. Each move is gonna be 30 seconds with a 15-second rest/transition, switch sides in between moves, and then we'll get a little bit longer of a break before we move on to the next section. All right. There's 4 moves in each one. So 4 glute moves, 4 core moves, and 4 combo moves. One more. Nice. All right, let's do a couple squats here. Just getting the legs ready, the glutes ready, the hips ready. I want you to start thinking about slightly engaging that core. 2 more. Good. All right. Some torso twists. Getting that spine warmed up, lower back. You guys always want to make sure that you're not skipping the warm up. I try to keep it as short as possible, but we do got to get our body warmed up. Get it used to these movements before we start adding weights and stuff to it. Especially. All right, we're going to reach for our toes, and then we're going to come and reach overhead. If you are working out first thing in the morning, then you really want to make sure that you're warming up this body. Two more. Awesome. All right, are we ready to get started? Grab yourself a dumbbell, get your step, and let's go. All right. So you will notice that I am hinged forward and I'm staying this way. This is going to target the glute just a little bit more. Keeping a slight bend in the knee at the top, not coming all the way up, but pretty darn close. One more. Switch legs. All right, ready? Hinge forward, down and up. Here we go. And stick your arm out for balance if you need. Almost there. One more. Nice. All right. quick transitions. So grab your mat, grab your ball. We're gonna put our feet up on the bench, ball in between our legs. Lift and squeeze and release. If you need to keep your bum on the floor, you can. Really focusing on engaging those inner thighs. Good. Couple more. Rest. Nice. Come on up. I'll put this over here. All right, we're gonna grab one dumbbell, feet wide, toes forward, hips back. Give me one more. Nice, rest. All right, come on down to the floor. Hands and knees, leg to the side, foot flexed. Here we go. Upper body strong. Try not to lean into the supporting side. Woo! Feeling that in the outside of the glutes. Three, two, one. Oh, stretch it out. All right, we're gonna take it to the other side. Ready? Here we go. Side for me is much tighter, so I can't lift nearly as high. 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh, feeling those glutes, that's for sure. All right, grab some water. We're gonna repeat those 4 moves one more time. So if you need to increase your weight, do so. I'm just gonna slide this here. If your weight was good, stick with it. All right, come on over to that bench. Ready? Hinge, go. Down and up. Really pressing into the floor as you're coming up here. Squeeze. Beautiful. Good job, you guys. One more. Nice. Okay. Round 2's a little harder than round 1, huh? All right. Find your balance. Hinge forward. Ready? Begin. Down and up. Pressing into the floor. Engaging that glute and the hamstring and the quad the entire time. Woo-wee. One more. Nice. All right, grab your ball and your mat if you want. Lift her up, squeeze and release. Fight for height. You got it. That's it, squeeze. Squeeze those glutes. 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right. Grab your dumbbell. Here we go. I know these transitions are quick. Lead with your hips. Squeeze at the top. Don't thrust forward. Just up and squeeze. This weight shouldn't be going all the way to the floor. Last one. Nice. All right. Hands and knees. Bring that leg to the side. Ready? Let's go. Strong upper body. I know we're working our glutes, but we want to stay strong throughout our entire body, okay? Don't cave in. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Ready? Here we go. Ooh, my range and motion on this one is completely different. I'm gonna have to loosen that up. It's normal to have one stronger side, and it's normal to have one tighter side. But if it's really, really off balance, which I feel like mine is, I really want you to just take time to work through that. Go for a massage, stretch, work on loosening that up and strengthening it up. All right. We're gonna go onto our mats for our next section. Our next section is our core section. So our first move we have is our seated twist. So grab that dumbbell if you want. Ready? Begin. You can do this with no dumbbell. That's an option too. Good. Use your core. 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right. We're gonna come up to our feet. We're gonna do a standing march. So I want you to bring that dumbbell up. And I want you to think about driving through the core. Good. You can squeeze the glute of the supporting leg as well when you're here. Three, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right, place that weight down. Our next move is body weight only. Ready? Here we go. Now maybe you're only here. Modification, bend your knee. Now, what I want you to watch though, is that you're not bringing your leg across to reach your hand. You're bringing your hand across to reach your leg. So leg is coming straight. Reach, crunch. One more each side. Nice. All right. Grab a weight. I think this one might be too heavy. Let me grab this. We're gonna do a halo. Okay, we're gonna stay on one side. So we bring it around. Drop it down as slow as you can and back to the front. I want you to think about that movement coming through your core. One more. Nice. We're gonna go the other way. Three, two, one. Move through the core. Your head shouldn't be moving. Upper body is steady. Almost there. One more. Rest. Nice. All right. Little break here. All right, do those all again. So maybe this time you want to start with a weight and see how many you can get and then put the weight to the side. Or maybe it was too much with the weight and you just want to interlock those fingers and be here. All right? Okay, you decide where you need to be. Let's get started. So I've got a bit of a lean going on here, trying to keep my legs as steady as possible. And I'm twisting through my abs. Good job, don't forget to breathe. And rest. Nice. All right, up to your feet. We're gonna do our standing march. Dumbbell up there if you can. Here we go. Really focus on driving those knees up through the core. Squeeze the glutes on the supporting leg. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right, weight down. We're gonna do our toe reaches. Remember, leg is coming straight forward. We're not coming across, okay? Alternating sides, you got this. Here we go. Crunch, crunch. Reach your fingertips. But do you notice my chest and head is still staying up? I'm not like rounding out my back, okay? Good. One more each side. Beautiful. All right, grab your weight for your halo. Remember, we're going one way for the whole round, and then we'll switch, okay? All right, lock everything into place. Here we go. Use that core. Drop it as far back as you can. Don't rush through. Head and upper body steady. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish it off. We're gonna go the other way. All right, hug in that rib cage. Bring it up. Here we go, other direction. Breathe. Squeeze the core. I always say it kind of feels like a figure 8 in the core. 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Good job, you guys. All right, shake it out. We have got one more circuit left. This one is going to combine your glutes and your core. All right? So grab a sip of water. We're gonna bring out our mat again over to the bench. Oh, actually, no, not to the bench, sorry. Just bring out your mat. All right, are we ready? Let's get to this. Hip up, leg lower and up. Foot is flexed. Strong supporting leg, core is engaged, squeezing the glutes. If you need a little help, you can use your hands, rest on them lightly. One more. Rest. Hug those knees in. Give yourself a little massage on the back. But get ready, because we gotta do the other side. In 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, extend. Nice and controlled. Good. That foot flexed. Ooh, I'm even feeling this in the inner thigh, supporting leg. One more. Nice. All right. Come on up. Let's move this out of the way. We're gonna do our squat twist. And here we go. So just like our straight leg kicks, our knee is coming up straight, it's not coming across. And then we're just staying tall and twisting through the core. I'm not pulling on my neck. I'm not even actually touching my neck. One more. Good. All right. Whew. Slow motion, mountain climbers. All right, so you're gonna pause with that knee up there. Nice and slow and controlled. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, step it back, squeeze. Neck neutral, you don't need to look at your feet. Now, you can use your raised surface here. If you need modification, right? You can also do this up against a wall. One more on the other side. Beautiful. All right. Grab your mat because we're gonna kneel down. I'm going to be up on the tips of my toes here. We're gonna sit onto our heels. Weight is at your hip. As you come up, drive your hips forward, bring this to your shoulder. Sit back, squeeze. Good. One more. Nice. We're gonna go to the other side. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. So opposite hip, driving up. Squeeze it. That's it. Beautiful. Good job, you guys. Squeeze those glutes. Last one. Rest. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna grab some water. You can do the same. We got one more round of these, and then we're done. Four moves left. That's it. You got it. All right. Got about 10 seconds or so. Then we're gonna lift those hips up, extend that leg out, and drop it down and up, nice and controlled. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's finish off strong together. Flex your foot, squeeze your glutes. Engage your core. Remember your little cheat if you need it. I'm okay with that. Only if you need it though. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. You ready to go to the other side? And then this move is done. All right, lift your bum up, extend your leg, flex your foot. Squeeze your core, squeeze your glutes. Nice and controlled. You got it. Three, 2, 1. Rest. Awesome. All right. Let's move this mat out of the way a little bit. We're going to use it for our kneeling wood chops, but right now we got our squat twist. Here we go. Knee is not coming across. Twisting through the core. Exhale. One more. Other side. Nice. All right, slow motion mountain climbers. Take it down. Ready? Begin. Squeeze. Pause at the top. Neck neutral. Remember your modifications here. Raise surface, wall. We're almost there, you got it. Three, two, one. I'm gonna do one more because I like to be even. Okay. Whew. Wood chops. Last move. Sit it back. Drive those hips. Squeeze the core. One more. Last side. We're done. Are you ready? Grab that dumbbell in 5, 4, 3, 2, begin. Don't just use those arms. Twist through your core. Drive those hips up. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whoo-wee. All right. I am going to stay on the floor. I'm going to cross. I'm going to stretch out my glutes while we're here. Amazing, amazing work, you guys. We are all done. Make sure you do a stretch. I am sweaty. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely sweaty. My heart rate is up and I feel good. I always feel good when we're done working out, you know? Sometimes we're like dreading showing up and then we show up and we like, I don't know if I've ever left a workout, come on up to your feet, let's reach, in a worse mood than when I showed up. I may not be, you know, extremely happy or doesn't make everything go away, but it sure helps you feel better, that's for sure. I've never been like, ugh, wish I didn't do that. Stretching out the core, nice big reach. And then you can bend here and roll it up and bend and roll it up. One more time, bend and roll it up. Great work, you guys. Fantastic job. Please make sure you like and subscribe so that we can work out again together next time. And I can't wait to see you then.